Socialist realism is an art movement that emerged in the Soviet Union in the early 1920s and became the dominant style in that country and other socialist countries. The style is characterized by realistic depictions of communist values, such as the emancipation of the proletariat, often with idealized and heroic figures. Socialist realism was intended to be a tool for promoting communist ideology and propaganda, and to create a sense of unity and national pride. Socialist realism is different from social realism, which is a type of art that realistically depicts subjects of social concern without necessarily promoting a particular political ideology. In the Soviet Union, socialist realism was the only officially approved style of art, and all other forms of art were discouraged or banned. Socialist realism was used in a variety of mediums, including painting, sculpture, literature, and film. The Soviet government established the Union of Soviet Artists to regulate and control the production of art, and to ensure that all art produced adhered to the principles of socialist realism. The style was promoted through exhibitions, art journals, and art schools, and artists who did not conform to the style were often marginalized or persecuted. The purpose of socialist realism was to create a sense of unity and national pride among the Soviet people, and to promote the goals and values of the Communist Party. Socialist realism often depicted workers, peasants, and soldiers as heroic figures, celebrating their contributions to the socialist state. The style was also used to depict important historical events, such as the Russian Revolution and the Great Patriotic War, World War II. Socialist realism was highly stylized and often used exaggerated or idealized depictions of the human form to convey a sense of strength and unity. The style was also used to promote the development of industry, agriculture, and science, with images of factories, tractors, and other modern technologies often featured in art. Socialist realism fell out of favor in the Soviet Union in the late 1960s, as the government began to relax its strict controls on art. Despite its fall from popularity in the Soviet Union, socialist realism continued to be used in other socialist countries, such as China, North Korea, and Cuba. The use of socialist realism in art has been highly controversial, with critics arguing that it was used as a tool for propaganda and that it stifled creativity and artistic expression. Supporters of socialist realism argue that it was an important tool for promoting communist values and that it helped to create a sense of national pride and unity. Socialist realism had a significant impact on the development of art in the Soviet Union and other socialist countries, and it continues to be studied and debated by art historians and critics. Socialist realism influenced other art movements, such as the New Objectivity movement in Germany and the Mexican Muralism movement. Socialist realism was not limited to the Soviet Union and other socialist countries, and it was also used in non-socialist countries, such as India and Vietnam. The legacy of socialist realism continues to be debated, with some seeing it as a powerful tool for promoting socialist values, while others see it as a stifling and repressive form of art. Despite its association with the Soviet Union and communism, socialist realism continues to be studied and appreciated by art historians and collectors around the world. Socialist realism remains an important part of the history of art and politics, and its impact can still be felt in contemporary art and culture.